A new survey suggests that more than a third of people believe that transgender athletes should only be permitted to compete on teams of the gender that they were assigned at birth. But, assigning biological sex at birth isn't as straightforward as these survey responders likely think. Even the International Olympic Committee is realizing that there is no one parameter that makes a person biologically male or female. This summer, 2 female runners who were assigned female at birth were told they didn't qualify as female for certain races but did qualify as female for others. Laurel Hubbard became the first openly transgender athlete to be cleared to compete on a team that matched her gender identity, and Canadian soccer player Quinn is playing on an Olympic team that does not match their gender identity. Needless to say, formulating rules about which athletes should compete as male and female is complicated, both for transgender athletes and cisgender athletes. Cisgender individuals are those whose gender identity is the same as their sex assigned at birth. Testosterone levels remain the primary method of determining which athletes must compete with men and which can compete on women's teams. Research, which analyzed 24 studies of transgender athletes, indicates that testosterone-blocking hormone therapy has a significant effect on the athletic performance of trans women. For example, after 12 months of this hormone therapy, trans women have significant decreases in strength, lean body mass and muscle. Just 4 months on hormone therapy also reduces Hgb and HCT levels, which impact oxygen levels in blood, down to the levels of cisgender women. Here's the catch. The trans women's strength, lean body mass and muscle were still greater than the levels found in cisgender women, even after 36 months on testosterone blockers. In 2015, the IOC ruled that transgender athletes who identify as female could compete on female teams if their testosterone levels were below 10 nanomoles per liter for at least 12 months before the competition. In 2019, World Athletics lowered the maximum level to 5 nanomoles per liter. By comparison, most cisgender female athletes have testosterone levels between 0.12 and 1.79 nanomoles per liter. There are no restrictions on transgender athletes who identify as men and want to compete on men's teams. Athletes with naturally high testosterone. In addition to the rules impacting transgender athletes, World Athletics ruled that women who were assigned female at birth but had naturally high testosterone also needed to meet the 5 nanomoles per liter testosterone requirement in order to compete with women in the 400, 800, and 1-mile women's races. This year, Christine Mboma and Beatrice Masilingi of Namibia were banned from participating in the 400-meter race due to their naturally high testosterone levels.